Ever walked out of a store and heard that dreaded alarm go off? Even when you haven't taken anything? It's a heart-stopping moment, right? But what if I told you that for some people, that alarm is just part of a calculated game? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the world of shoplifting. We're not doing this to teach anyone how to do it. Absolutely not. We're doing this to arm you, whether you're a shopper, a store employee, or a small business owner, with the knowledge to understand and spot the signs. We've dug deep, spoken to loss prevention experts, and compiled the top 10 secrets from the shoplifter's playbook. And trust me, some of these will absolutely blow your mind. Let's get started. Secret number 1, it's all about the entrance. A professional shoplifter doesn't just wander in. They case the joint. The first thing they do is look for cameras, blind spots, and the location of employees. They might walk in, grab a basket, and do a quick lap, not to shop, but to map out their strategy. They're looking for overworked cashiers, unattended departments, and the quickest exit routes. It's a reconnaissance mission. They're identifying the weakest points in the store's defense before they even think about touching a single product. Secret number 2, the booster bag. This isn't your average reusable shopping tote. A booster bag is a shoplifter's primary tool of the trade. It's an ordinary-looking shopping bag, purse, or backpack that's been secretly lined with multiple layers of aluminum foil. Why? The foil creates a makeshift Faraday cage, which is designed to block the electronic article surveillance or e-tags on merchandise from communicating with the security pedestals at the store's exit. So they can walk right out with tagged items, and the alarm stays silent. It's a simple, low-tech hack that defeats a high-tech security system. Moving on to secret number 3, the power of distraction and teamwork. Many people picture a shoplifter as a lone wolf, but sophisticated rings often work in teams. One person, the distractor, will create a scene. They might argue loudly with a cashier, spill a drink in an aisle, or ask an employee a series of complicated questions, drawing all attention to themselves. While the staff is occupied, the other team members, the lifters, are busy concealing merchandise. It's a classic misdirection, and it's incredibly effective because it preys on our natural instinct to focus on chaos. Secret number 4 is a bit more brazen, the walkout. This method relies on pure confidence. A shoplifter will fill a shopping cart to the brim with high-value items, think electronics, designer clothes, or expensive groceries. Then they simply push the cart calmly and directly out the front door, often without even trying to hide it. The audacity of this move is its greatest strength. Other shoppers and employees might assume they've already paid or are on their way to their car. They act like they belong, and their body language is so self-assured that it rarely raises suspicion until it's too late. Let's talk about secret number 5, the dressing room dilemma. Dressing rooms are a huge headache for retailers because they offer privacy, which is exactly what a shoplifter needs. This is where many concealment tactics happen. They might wear multiple layers of clothing into the dressing room and put the stolen items on underneath their own clothes. Or they'll use tools like wire cutters to snip off security tags and ink tags. Some even use powerful magnets to detach the tags without damaging the garment. They walk in with 5 items and walk out with 3, but they're wearing the other 2. Secret number 6 is a sneaky one, the receipt walker. This technique involves finding a discarded receipt in the parking lot or near the store's entrance. The shoplifter then goes into the store, finds the exact items listed on that receipt, and simply walks out with them. If they're stopped by security, they have a valid receipt to show for the items in their possession. It's a low-risk, high-reward method that turns a piece of trash into a get-out-of-jail-free card. This is why you should always tear up your receipts before throwing them away. Now for secret number 7, abusing self-checkout. Self-checkout lanes were designed for convenience, but they've become a goldmine for shoplifters. The tactics here are varied. There's the banana trick, where they weigh an expensive item, like a steak, but enter the produce code for something cheap, like bananas. Another common method is simply not scanning every item, a technique called the pass-around, where items are moved from the cart to the bag without ever crossing the scanner. With minimal employee oversight, it's an honor system that's easily exploited. Secret number 8 involves exploiting return policies. This is the art of return fraud. A shoplifter might steal an item from store A, then take it to store B of the same chain and return it for store credit or even cash, without a receipt. Another variation is called wardrobing, where a person buys an outfit, wears it for a special occasion with the tags carefully tucked in, and then returns it the next day for a full refund. It's essentially renting for free, and it costs retailers billions every year. Secret number 9 is all about concealment, but in plain sight. We're talking about using everyday items to hide stolen goods. Think hollowed out loaves of bread, large coffee cups, or umbrella sleeves. I've heard of people using baby strollers, filling the bottom compartment with stolen goods and covering them with a blanket. Or they will buy a large, cheap item like a trash can or a box of diapers and fill the inside with smaller, more expensive products before heading to the checkout. The cashier only scans the large outer item, completely unaware of the treasures hidden within. And finally, secret number 10. They know the law and store policy better than you do. Professional shoplifters are very aware of the felony threshold for theft in their state. That's the dollar amount that turns a misdemeanor into a much more serious felony. They will meticulously keep their hauls just below that value to avoid severe legal consequences if caught. Furthermore, they know that many large retailers have a strict hands-off or non-confrontation policy for their employees to avoid lawsuits and workplace violence. Shoplifters exploit this, knowing that even if they're caught, the most a sales associate can do is ask for the merchandise back. They are literally banking on the store's policies to protect them. So there you have it, 10 of the most guarded secrets from the world of shoplifting. Understanding these tactics is the first step toward prevention. For business owners, it's about training your staff to spot these behaviors and implementing smarter, multi-layered security. For shoppers, it's about being aware of your surroundings. By shedding light on these methods, we can all play a part in creating a safer and more honest retail environment. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this informative and eye-opening. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more deep dives like this one. Stay safe, stay aware, and we'll see you in the next video.